All right, so will you pass a test? Check this out. So there was this one night in New York City when Neville Goddard was on a radio program with several other panelists. There was a moderator, people calling in with questions. It was one of those long marathons that went on from midnight to 6 in the morning. Anyway, one of the guests was a college professor of psychology who told the students to listen in because he basically said he was going to school everyone on the panel, including Neville. And at one point in the discussion, Neville said his famous line, that imagining creates reality. But the professor wasn't impressed. So he looked at Neville and said, imagining creates reality? Well, if that's true, here's a yellow pencil. Make it red. And here's how Neville responded. He said, all right, go and paint the pencil. Go in the back room and paint it red. You can make it red. The guy's like, no, you make it red. Neville said, did I tell you I'm going to make anything? I said everything's possible to imagination. I can imagine it red. The guy's like, but it isn't red. Neville said, to you it isn't, but it's red to me. I say it's red. And tomorrow, maybe you'll lose this pencil and find a red one. Or someone will give you a red pencil. But of course, that's not what the professor meant. He actually wanted Neville to change a color on the spot, to change it instantly. But then Neville told him that he was fulfilling scripture, saying he was doing exactly what the scoffers were going to do, mocking and challenging him. And the professor got annoyed and even turned red. Not the pencil, he turned red because he didn't know what else to say. Look, here's the point. Like Neville, you'll be tested. There'll be times in your life when you'll assume something and the world will ask you, where is it? Why hasn't it happened yet? If this stuff works, prove it. Questioning you, mocking you, or accusing you of some woo-woo shit, whatever. I'm telling you, don't let it faze you. Don't let it. Or sometimes you're the professor, you know what I'm saying? Where you're the one doubting. Either way, the question is, do you really believe? Or should I say, will you believe when things don't manifest right away? Will you trust in appearances or trust imagination? Which will it be? That's a true test. Remember, as Neville says, an assumption, though false, if persisted in, will harden into fact. If you can accept it now, your desire, then no matter what reason or your senses tell you, it'll happen. The world will play its part. Listen, imagining creates reality. Believe, and you will see.